Did you know that more women die from heart disease than all forms of cancers combined? The American Heart Association is hoping you will join them and help walk our way to a stronger and healthier heart. Joining us this morning is Jennifer Fellows, AHA volunteer and a stroke survivor. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about your story. You're 21 years old, but you had a stroke when you were 13.
I did. It was my first weekend away from home with friends, because I know how to do it. And I was in the swimming pool, and my ears started ringing. I got really dizzy. I started seeing black spots. I was just generally confused. And then a lifeguard pulled me out, and once I felt the concrete, I collapsed. I was then taken to Frisco Medical Center. It was called in as a near drowning, but that was not the case. The doctor said, there's no way this kid has just almost drowned. Something else is going on. He loaded me on Flight for Life, and my mom got the call that I was not expected to survive the ride on Flight for Life to Children's Hospital. And when I landed at Children's Hospital, I was fully paralyzed on my right side and unable to communicate. So I've come a long way.
You've come an incredible way. Fantastic.
Yes.
How long did it take you to get out of the hospital and walk away?
It took me 4 days to get out of the hospital. My only requirement was that I could swallow. But otherwise, it took a solid year of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, for me to get anywhere near normal again. Because when I first came home, my mom would say, okay, get dressed. And she'd walk out of the room and she'd come back and I'd just be staring like, what do you want me to do? I just couldn't remember any of that.
And now you want to get involved with this heart walk.
Yes. I actually was able, a year after, I was cleared for travel. And my dad said, you can go anywhere in the United States or Mexico. I said, Dad, I think I want to raise stroke awareness. He's like, all right, but where do you want to go?
Yeah.
He's like, we could go see Mount Rushmore, we could go to Alaska. And I said, Dad, I kind of gritted my teeth. I said, Dad, I want to raise stroke awareness. So I've traded in speech therapy to be able to give speeches for the American Heart Association, and I've given over 200 to date.
I can tell you're good.
Thank you.
I think everybody watching can tell you're good. Let's talk about the heart walk. If folks want to get involved, maybe they want to meet you, where do they have to be?
It's a week from today, Saturday, June 2nd. Registration starts at 7:30. The walk starts at 8:30. It's a 5K walk, or there's a 1-mile family fun walk. It's at the Denver Performing Arts Complex.
None of this is on the prompter, folks. She's got this in her mind. She knows it all. So that's good.
What? Now you made me...
Well, you've got some special hosts,
yes.
as I can see. Christine Chang and Mike Nelson, Andrew Hill will be there.
Yes, they'll all be there. It's free to walk, but of course donations are encouraged because heart disease is the #1 killer, stroke is the #4 killer, and stroke is the #1 cause of disability in the United States.
But it couldn't touch you.
It did, but I just don't show it very well. Right? Yes.
Great to meet you.
Yes, and there's festival before and after if you don't want to come and walk. And you can also text WALK, walk, to 877. That's a great way to donate without even being there.
The Heart Walk next weekend.
Yes, next
Jennifer,
weekend, be there.
Great to meet you. You definitely want to meet her. And you also get a chance to see Mike Nelson, Christine Chang, and Andrew Hill, as we said. We'll be back in just a bit.